He is your master, and he decides who will go and who will stay. I call him Mr. Grabby Hand, aka the Claw. Hey everyone, welcome back to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, I went through the various outfits and various upgrades that they give you throughout the game, and in this episode, we make that all redundant and all useless info in one episode span. Hooray! Because Alice, what is this episode all about?
Well, we got the DLCs, and we're going to try them out in these videos.
And which DLC is that? Just in case someone doesn't know.
It's the first DLC, the one that comes out in the summer.
The Master Trials Expansion Pass. Yep, unfortunately we could not buy them separately, you know, because Nintendo likes to get that money bundle. Anyway, in this episode, we are going to be attempting, indeed, the Trial of the Sword, but not before we take care of the various side quests and all of the new items it gives. And our first stop is where, Alice?
The Woodland Stable, which is the first key to finding that Korok mask.
One of the more useful and rather unique masks to start off with. Helps you. It's for lack of a better term, it's basically a radar for Koroks. in case you get near. That wasn't a Korok, and it got to a nice bit of flint. And why did you throw the rock at the audience? Why? What did they ever do? I apologise, audience. Alice, she might get a bit violent every now and then, but she's a good person. I promise. She hasn't killed me yet. Anyway, so now we have to check here. My quest to juice the rumors never rests, ever. Doesn't everyone gossip in their sleep? Today I've got a hot rumor fresh from the mill that is, wait for it, an exclusive!
Like a DLC!
And that special topic is the mysterious Korok mask. Ooh. Dun. They say if you pour enough love into an object, a spirit will inhabit it. Something that's something that creepy just gotta be true. And apparently this Korok mask really is inhabited by a spirit. If you wear it, it supposedly shakes and makes a double weird noises every now and then. Maybe does that tell you when friends are nearby and you can't see them? Who knows? Some say the treasure chest containing this mask is hidden in a tree hollow in a forest that makes people lose their way. Well, gee, I wonder where that is. Sounds like a tough place to find something. Yes, clearly. Luckily, word has it there's a convenient trick for finding your way. Trade recommendation, a number of stars. So it's basically telling you, hey, idiot, you know that hint you had for finding the trial in the first place? Well, here it is. So it's in a tree hollow somewhere. Well, in the Lost Woods, there's plenty of that. And to be honest, it does really shock me the fact that the Korok mask is in where the Koroks live. How creative is that? That's like saying, hey, you find fish in the ocean. It's like no kidding, Sherlock. But I guess with that, it's on our way to our first mask and a first opportunity to get the down low on this downloadable content. Yes, I've been waiting ages to say that. Now it's gonna be a bit weird because it's been how long since since we finished Breath of the Wild?
We finished it in around... Are you talking story-wise or in general?
Basically, since we last recorded.
June, I think, is when we last... Well, not even that.
No, I think May?
Yeah.
We may finish it in May. I'm batting a thousand here, just like you are batting that deer. Oh no, wait, no you didn't. Anyway. So now, here we are in Lost Forest again. Now, I'm going to assume that we are going to need to make it through this segment first. Because you can't veer off the path too much. Otherwise, the Koroks send you back. Did that fox really need to die? I mean, really? You're back to your old ways again, guys. I promise she's not this violent in real life. Oh my god. Why do you make me a liar? Why? Oh my god. So yeah, it's been a couple of... Back to my original story, sorry. But yeah, it has been a while since we've done... Okay, not this. Essentially played this game. I'm getting off topic. Stay focused. Yeah, it's been a while, so we may be a little bit rusty, which is always a good thing, especially when your main goal is to do a very hard trial. Also we've heard. And we haven't been here in a while, but it always is creepy just to see all these trees. I guess the aesthetics still hold up, and if a game's aesthetic and theme still hold up, then you know what? I think it did. It did jobs. It did. It did its job just fine. Much like how they're keeping this Korok mask hidden. You gotta wonder, if it's a face of the Korok, and if it's a Korok mask and it's in the Korok forest, why would Koroks need a Korok mask?
I don't know.
Did they like skin one of their brothers and made that one into a mask? I don't know. Zelda has never been shy about making things dark. I think need to point to Majora's Mask for that one. But yeah, it's... I mean, it's like a double-edged sword, really. I was going to say I'm glad that the Koroks aren't pulling you back because you are not going in the right path, but at the same time, it makes it even more difficult because you get kind of lost. How funny, get lost in Lost Woods, go fig.
I think that's why it's called that.
Yep. And maybe they... Aha! Never mind. Question is this what we're looking for? No.
Now I don't have a fire to guide me. Great.
We got... Our hopes were so high and it got dashed, thinking, oh, is it really that simple? The game went, no. No, are you kidding? This is the Trial of the Sword DLC, not your peasant. You your peasant items.
It didn't like that I set the forest on fire.
Well, would you? If you said to a friend, hey, guess what? I've got your birthday present in my house. Try and find it. And what do? I think you'd be pretty ticked if they set your house on fire. I would love to hear that conversation. What? Why did you burn my house down? I wanted to find my birthday present. But you burned that as well. Oh. The weird conversations that we come up with. It's only been 10 minutes. Hooray. But yeah, it's really a double-edged sword. The fact they give you, they make the area this open. Hang on, what was that in front of you in the big tree? Is that it? Please tell me it is. Am I right? Am I amazing? No, I'm not.
It's a freaking opal.
Oh my god. Were these here before the DLC, or did Nintendo add this in just to make finding the mask more annoying? You're gonna make the Koroks mad. Just saying. Okay, or not. I guess they just didn't like the fact you set it on fire in that specific area.
That was their precious tree.
It was their favorite tree of all time. They named it Trevor the Tree. I don't know. So they took out the annoyance of like veering off a path like 1 foot, and replaced it with the, I guess, for lack of a better term, the challenge, or in some cases the chore of looking through each tree. That's a fox. Don't set it alight. I'm just saying that because of your track record. So, if I were to go on a bog standard game design theory, it would be in the center. Or that could be just me being fun creative, and no wonder I'm not a games designer. Again, I would love to think that Nintendo in this DLC just added these extra treasure chests just to mess with you. just the expectation of like, oh, you found a chest, like you said. It's not that one.
Now I'm working backwards against the flame.
Uh-huh.
It's probably gonna whisk me away.
Well, there's only one way to find out. I mean, since we haven't been in Lost Woods for so long, I kind of forget on how forgiving it is. Why did you try to set the deer on fire? Why? Why would haven't you killed enough? I would laugh if the great Deku Tree said, "You burnt too many animals." Denied.
And you burnt down the Korok. You burnt down the Lost Woods.
You burnt down my home. I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you that. Well, that was forgiving. I thought you were doomed to get whisked away, but obviously not. Okay, never mind. Wasn't that forgiving? Clearly.
And it put me in the beginning.
Well, makes me think if the fire you lit before is still there.
I don't know.
It could be. At least I can act as a waypoint. Be like, I've been here. I've been here before. I don't know. You'd honestly think that since you are the hero of legend and you've been through the Lost Woods before and you've proven your might to the great Deku Tree and got the Master Sword, that they would say, you know what? Let's just give him the way to the Korok Forest. Let's not mess with him. But clearly not, because Koroks are pricks. All 900 of them. Nope. Well, that was bad. being away from everyone's game for so long, you kind of forget the little things. The fact that Link is very grabby with the tree. And now look what you truly says par the forest on fire.
Okay, he didn't grab on that time.
Nope. Because, as we said before, in many videos before this, physics is not our friend in this game. Physics has never had drawbacks. Maybe you should go further on into the Lost Woods and see if it's anywhere near the Korok Forest. I mean, because for lack of a better term, we've been kind of hanging around the starting area. So let's just see what we can find by moving on.
But further on, wasn't it the clearing? And that just goes to Korok Woods from there?
I don't know. Again, my memory of this place is not that good because we've only been through it once and only used fast travel points since then. Who'd have thought? Fast travel makes us complacent. It's almost like it bites us in the backside by doing that. But what did the book say? Did it say in the clearing? Hollow, a terrifying tree in the forest that causes those of a terrifying tree. No, okay, so it doesn't say anything about the clearing.
It mentions a convenient way to find it. Is it talking about Magnus's?
Maybe. The only problem is though, I mean, because that's the entrance to the forest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'd say just try to use Magnesius. Yeah, because that's the Korok Forest right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, let's go back in and let's see if we can find Magnesius. We'll lose our torch briefly, but hey. If it means finding the bloody thing, I'm all for it. It is really nice to know that with this DLC, it's gonna give places you don't not explore another chance to shine, and like we have experienced, it gives us a chance to find things we never saw before, like those chests.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small thing, yeah, but you know, it's little things like that makes you appreciate the amount of content that this game had originally, and what it has beforehand, what it has now that the DLC is here. It's not gonna be on top of the tree. It's gonna be inside the mouths. No. Bad Koroks. Bad teleporting creepy Koroks. Seriously, are you not seeing the sword on my back? Well, I guess it's not there now. It's more like a torch, but you know. I also, now that I'm listening to it again, I do like the warning that you're getting too close as the piano picks up in volume. It's a subtle way, but also a very, I guess, obvious way to say, hey, you know what? Do not advance. Is it me or is it closing in? I can't really tell. Aha! I believe this is it. Well, I gotta say that tree does look terrifying. And look, if that's not a sign that it's a jest, I don't know what is.
It even has EX on it, like the side quests.
Expansion pass. Well, I guess without further ado, let's get our creepy looking Korok mask. I do like the warning though. If it's sold, it can't be replaced unless you buy the DLC again, aka Nintendo saying give us money. So, I guess with that, that's our first mask down. And just for reference sake, this is where we are in the Korok forest, in case you're looking for it yourself. Pretty much on the just south of where the Lost Woods name actually is. So it wasn't in the center, but it was in a pretty simple place to get to. So with that, let's go on to the next one, shall we? And with such an intro, we have judging from it, there's no other way to say it.
He has a pinwheel in his hair.
Okay, that's cute. And now for the pole. And now for the pole opposite of that, we have a leaf butt for a face. Or no, or an upside down heart. I don't know. But anyway, let's go and read this, random book that's on here that appeared out of nowhere. Tracy here. No matter where I go, my love for rumors inevitably follows. Don't you make it a point to dig up rumors while traveling? In any case, today's topic of discussion is the dream of teleportation. Apparently, there was once an ancient medallion that could instantly teleport you to wherever you placed it. What's more, this wondrous item may still be somewhere out there, just waiting to be scooped up. I must say, it sounds like the perfect time for travelers, adventurers, and rumor lovers alike, like me. I hear the treasure chest containing this tool is located beneath a labyrinth in northeast Alcala, and it also has an EX written on it.
And it's surrounded by guardians.
Yep. I left that part out. Is it true, or just a beautiful dream, or a nightmare in your case? I'll let you decide that for yourself, dear reader / victim. Recommendations of 5 stars. And, as you mentioned in the past, you always get the guardians. Teehee. That is all. Oh my god, you are in the Triforce of Guardians. Or the Quadruple Force, I don't know. Either way, right where the book told us to go, no longer with a pinwheel in our hair. We are here in northeast Alcala. And seeing a bunch of Lumia stones there, do we go for that or do we go for our main goal? Who knows? So apparently it's underneath the labyrinth. Question is, how underneath? Is it like directly in the ocean, or is it a secret pathway underneath that we never really saw? All I know is there is an updraft there. Once again, we didn't really see if this was here in the first place. This is Flatlands. I just thought it was an endless ocean.
I thought it was an abyss.
Yeah, well, I guess that's what we get. Well. To be fair, I guess the map. I guess the map does give it away with the light blue tinge it's got going on. So, I guess that's what we get. But as I say, hindsight 2020. So, doesn't seem to be in the ocean, because I think that'd be a bit too obvious to see. I'm honestly gonna go with the assumption that there's gotta be a secret passageway we missed, or something that's been opened up by DLC. That's a bunch of Lizalfos or fish, so nothing worth that. Nothing worth there. It does make me wonder if all of these placements were just made for the DLC. Because if it is underneath the labyrinth in some way, you wouldn't have put an empty room here before the DLC came out, because it would just make no sense. It's either that or it would be a tease for the DLC to come out.
Unless it's actually inside the labyrinth.
You know what? Seeing how we've gone through 3 sides now at this point, I'm gonna take a guess and say yeah, it's inside, because
we went through the Lost Wood, now I have to go through the Lost Maze.
Yeah. And with Guardians here and all of the obstacles that this labyrinth gave us, it would be too easy for the player just to put it on the outside. you know, away from the challenge.
I'm hoping there's at least something here for our trouble. Maybe a Korok? I don't know.
Oh no. Well, then got water in his nose for if that's worth. But no. I think your hopes have been dashed. No chests or anything. Just...
I guess this is here if you don't have enough stamina and you just fall down here.
I suppose so. Hence why the updraft's there at the very front. Well, I guess it's an endless world with a boundless sea. I'm not going to tell you what that's from.
Anyway.
How did you know? Anyway, so let's take the notch Rivali's Gale, and head straight up. Hopefully not into death. In beneath a labyrinth. Yeah, so I'm going to assume that. Well, he's out for blood, that's for sure. Oh, great, it's raining. What timing? And Guardians, what great timing on that one. Yes, I'm gonna go out on a limb saying there's gotta be a secret passageway that leads down.
Do you think it's around the shrine?
I don't know. I want to hazard a guess and say that might be a bit too simple. Because again, like in Lost Woods, I claimed, look, it's going to be in the center. That's, you know, a standard game design thing. But this is Nintendo. They don't do anything standard. So I'm going to assume, yeah, going up might be the best way to go if you can actually get up. There you go. Well, it's not beneath, but you are trapped in a hole. And did you trap yourself in here?
I was hoping Rivali would take me all the way up, but it didn't.
Nope, and it's still raining, so we are gonna be here for a while. This is... Nope. We are gonna have to wait for the rain to stop. Well, of all the things they could have put in for DLC, they could have at least gave you, I don't know, grip gloves or something.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
But again, nice is not normally Nintendo when it comes to extra content. I think it's stopped now, so let's see what you can do. Thankfully, Revival still comes through. So, whether it's by the game's original design or whether this was put in for DLC, this is not gonna be simple to find, unless you get lucky. But you do have a point there. At least it'll be simple to say, look, it's a metal chest. It can be seen. But since it's underground, I don't think it's gonna be easy to find as that. Still great views though. Yeah, it's probably gonna be concealed. It's not gonna be out in the open. Nice dodge, I guess. I'm just trying to think back to when we did this in our playthrough. Was there any secret passageways we came across? I don't think we did.
If there would have been, it would have been added till the DLC.
Again, that's what I'm thinking. It's probably put in some... I don't know. I guess the only way to know is by going down, because again, if it's beneath the labyrinth, we're not going to find it from up here. You know what's fun about a labyrinth? Going through it twice. and being set on fire while inside the same labyrinth. And jumping like a spider monkey.
Did it have to be this labyrinth and not the easy one?
Nope. No, I know, because like I mentioned, it's Nintendo. They're gonna be all about challenge. This is a spot. This is a spot that's all about teleportation. So of course, it's gonna be easy. See, look, you're doing it right now.
As if on cue.
Well, that's not the lab. It's not the one, but okay. Ancient core also always nice.
At least we're finding chests we never got.
Yeah. But again, like I said, it adds value to the original game. So even if you choose not to pick up the DLC, this game still has a lot of tricks and surprises that can keep you looking around. And I think that, again, that's always a sign of a good game. If it keeps you coming back and finding newer things each time round. The game, again, a game's got a lot to offer. They should at least be appreciated for that. So what's there? What's in the updraft area?
I'm just gonna check my shrine.
Sure.
Of course, it's not there.
No. Wait. What? Way too simple.
Should I take it or go down?
Did I say go down? Because you can always pop back. That is underneath the shrine if I've ever seen it. I found our place. Are you serious? Are you serious? Well, talk about finding things that could be useful later on, or finding things that help you out in game. Another diamond circle and oh my god.
It's the Lost Temple all over again.
This is, I'm gonna be honest, kind of creepy. Hide behind your dead brother while I get his spring. I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of creepy. The fact that you just jump down and you come across this, what I can only describe as like a guardian graveyard. Jesus, this is a whole new thing that we never saw. And I like how I'm admiring the atmosphere and the theme of this place while you're being blown to bits. I picked the best times to admire a game's themes. So I guess the main question is, now that we're down here, where the hell is this thing? And no, I don't mean the springs and screws and shafts you're getting.
I like how it gave me a guardian resist with all the guardians in here.
Yep. It's almost like this was planned. It makes sense. It makes sense to the fact that it's, because I can imagine when we got the circlet originally, it was the most expensive thing we got. So it does make sense that it would give you a workaround for that. So you know, I have to respect them for that. It pays and benefits you to look around each level, even if in places you don't think have anything. But now I'm starting to wonder, is it actually here? Or is this just for the place for the diamond circlet? I'm asking all these questions while you are picking corpses. Let's be honest here. You are going around grave robbing, and they are rightfully so pissed off. I'm gonna get sick of the Guardian music soon. Oh no, wait, I see it. There's our chest.
Where?
Right in the center. Right in front of you. No. To your right. Right there. And the course is right in the center. In the center where all the guardians would see you. And would you stop picking up the springs? Your life is at risk. And we get the travel medallion.
Place it by opening your pouch and registering your current location as a travel gate.
Yep. So it's basically a portable fast travel point. Which, you know what, is really useful, especially if it's in a place in which you may not want to go to, or it might be hard to reach. And what are you trying to find now? Link is being ragdolled all over the place, and it's kind of funny. I like who's not taking. I like who doesn't take any damage from that now. So, yeah, I was about to say, what are you doing now?
I was hoping to check to see if I missed any guardian corpses.
You are. So, you kill animals without mercy, and then you rob graves and look for more targets, even after you found the thing you came for. That's like robbing a house, but then mugging someone on the way home. It's like, what's the point?
I have to deal with guardians still.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. compare. It's just one. It's just one compared to what, 5, 6 at once.
I guess that's true.
And he didn't even notice. So you know, you're all good. Now, and now headed and headed into Outpost Ruins. And which one are you going after now? I like how there's a random journal that's still intact in this Ruins of Destruction.
Well, there was a journal in the Gerudo Highlands that led you to a shrine quest.
But again, it does make me wonder if all these books were available before the game, or if you could see them. Well, I guess the game answered that for me. I hid the 8 press relics I stole from Hyrule Castle treasure chest. I shall write down their locations. Misco. The ancient mass lies at the ruins where soldiers gathered. From there, the waters of Lake Kulamo are visible. The green garments of a man who wished to be a fairy hid in the ruins of Hyrule Field. Oh god.
Hi, Tingle.
Finding these pieces of the ruins where trade flourished, I'm going to assume that is a Hyrule Castletown. At the ruins where sinners were imprisoned. And the village ruins next to the farmlands where many people once gathered. Once again, possibly Hyrule Castletown. The Prince of Twilight, whose stories are handed down alongside those of the hero of Twilight. Her helmet can be found at a temple ruin soaked in the waters of Regencia River. Armor worn by fierce phantoms, feared even by heroes, is hidden in the ruins of Hyrule Field.
I hope it marks it all down after we read this. We don't have to keep coming back and getting a reference.
It should give you at least a brief description in the quest log now. We'll see. Find these pieces of the battleground where brave souls tested their skills. So that's going to be the military base. At ceremonial grounds where royal guards are honored. Well, we know that one from our failed tours as Hyrule guides. And at ruins where the soldiers of Hyrule gathered. So that is basically in the armory inside the actual castle. Oh, they're all here.
Okay, that's convenient.
Well, which one do you want to go for first?
I didn't go with the Twilight Relic.
Okay, so it said Regencia River. So let's see if we can find that. Regencia. Well, there's Lake Kaloma where one of them is.
Should I just go ahead and get that one since I'm like right next to it?
I mean, let's just read the description first of the others. Yeah, the ancient mask. So I guess from there, the waters of Lake Kalamo. So a place in which soldiers gathered, but you can still see Kalamo from there. It's the closest. Why not? We'll get on the way. So where is Kalamo from here? It's just north. Northwest. Give or take. At least they gave you a hub for each item.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if we can find this royal mask. Still trying to think on what the royal mask could be, because it's obviously going to be a tie-in to one of Zelda's previous game, but which one? Twilight Mask is a no-brainer. The fairy costume, obviously Tingle, but this one, not so much. Again, I'm not highly versed in Zelda, at least in its lore. So, this is gonna be something that is, I guess, a blind experience for us. He's bald and he's dead. and get free tentacle for our troubles. It's gonna be really funny in which we see if you see what the ancient mask is, and we'll have that moment. The ruins. Okay, so well, there's ruins if I've ever seen ruins. Wait. Look to your right. No, left. Sorry, left. Sorry. No, hang on. Wait, stop. Ow. No, never mind. Keep going. Ignore me. Head to the ruins. Wait, is that the Colosseum?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking I saw. Well. Hey, thanks for the lift, dude. How do you kind always so helpful. You know, and totally not an annoyance in game. Totally not. Yeah, I'm going to assume it's gonna be either on top of the Colosseum or inside, because you know, as we've seen from the last two things, they're not easy. Now, I guess let's entertain, and let's head up. You're not heading up?
I am, it's raining.
Volley?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it, but okay.
You can't see it, but
this is the Great Plateau, not the Colosseum.
Never mind. Well, I asked you if it was the Colosseum.
It looked like it.
Oh well, at least there it is now. So yeah, let's head over to the Colosseum, because let's face it, it's where soldiers gathered, and it's still you still see Coloma from there. A minor diversion, but it's all good.
They sound like they got a sore throat.
Well, they've been dead for many years, so you know they don't have throats. So let's say they're a little bit burning in the throat. That didn't even make sense, but I'll stick with it. See, an innocent fox was there and you didn't kill it. I'm proud of you.
I knew you were gonna say that.
What? It's not my it's not my fault that in this episode thus far you've killed innocent creatures, attempted to set, you know, forests on fire, and just pick from corpses, even though you got what you wanted already. That Korok was here to give you the mask this whole time. Isn't he a generous chap? and you just killed someone with that. I hope you're happy. Well, it's not quite the Colosseum ruins yet, but thanks, game. So it said it's in the rivers, so somewhere, right? The ancient master lies at the ruins. Okay, no, so it's at the ruins. It's not in the lake somewhere.
Could it be at the top?
That's what I'm thinking. At least if you get to the top, you'll be able to look down. So yeah, I would go. Are you gonna face Lionel?
I have no choice.
Yeah, you do. Rivali's Gale.
It's raining though.
You made it to the top the last time.
It's been a while, sorry.
You gotta have some faith in your old in your old friend Rivali. You gotta have some faith, and you gotta have some faith in your climbing skills. See, all good. And you've played it more. More than me, keep in mind. Now let's see. Oh, Star Fragment, you appear at the worst of times. So let's see. And I like how the rain goes away as soon as you don't need to climb anymore.
Yeah.
So let's have a look. See, let's just use magnesium and see if we can get a good look at the place. So nothing so far. Let's keep looking around. I don't think the Lionel would have it. Well, I think I see a Korok down there for what it's worth. Wait a minute, there it is. And hey, just behind it. That's not the chest, is it? No. But behind you is a Korok, perhaps. And also death. And Link sides test for some unknown reason, just look cool. And that is a look at the Korok basketball. and fashion we give the Korok a concussion. Wrong circlet.
Hmm? Oh.
Yeah, keep in mind we got a new one now. Is it really worth keeping that one around? It really isn't.
No. Because we're gonna accidentally equip the weak one and we're gonna end up dying for it.
Yep. Especially if Guardians get involved, which they probably will. I'm starting to get the sinking feeling that it's either gonna be on the ground floor where Lionel is, or just something.
But Magnesis has a good range.
Yeah, but the edges of the platform is also obscuring the other parts. And seeing how Nintendo doesn't make the extra content easy. Don't mind me, Mr. Lionel. I'm not a problem for you. So it's not here. I thought that water was on fire there for a second. Don't get me wrong, that looks gorgeous, but not what we need.
Sounds like the choo-choos are eating.
Eating themselves, perhaps. I mean, gotta get water somehow. Getting a bird's eye view would be a good idea. Because my God, unless maybe it's behind the Colosseum. Is any actual structure? Could be. I mean, we looked inside the Colosseum but didn't see anything. And I don't know about you, but with the darkness or the dark ooze that's going down. I mean, it could be up top actually. I'll go back to my point because it might actually be physically behind the Colosseum. So it's always good to check. But I don't know.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Just the sounds of things, the dark essence that we keep hearing, it just sounds like something's going down the drain.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well. You got extremely lucky there. Were you okay? That was risky. So it can't be far from the Colosseum. Are you serious? Why are we finding all of these Koroks now? Is that seriously another Korok? No. We found a fairy though, who just vanished into the void.
Is it not at the Colosseum?
I don't know. I mean, it said it's in where Lake Lomo is visible. So there's got to be somewhere which you can see Lake Lomo. So let's have a look at the map. You are looking right at Lake Lomo, unless maybe, is it honestly in the strip? Is it honestly in the? Wait a minute.
What?
Exchange ruins. Didn't one of the descriptions mention that it was in a place where exchanges happen a lot? Well, there's no chests up there. But it's not the one we're looking for right now. Well, what do we get in exchange? A Royal Claymore. We have a long throw, but not really something that we need right now. So well. Is that it? Right there? Are you serious? Was it that? It was that E. As Link hit himself in the head, we looked all over the Colosseum, but it was right here. And we have Tingle's hood. There was once a man who claimed to be this reincarnation fairy treasured this hood, and so will you. Koolimpa. Koolimpa indeed. Link gets a nice hat. I like how we diced with death in the Colosseum, and can't come here and find that. And the Korok just laughed at you.